Now let's focus more on the Thai and Cambodia issue. The Cambodian media have devoted extensive coverage on the Thai-Cambodia conflicts as tension between the two troops broke out again last week near Surin province. As many international media are currently focusing on the Thai-Cambodian recent fight, the KI media has compiled all the stories about the border clashes in its website, drawing the news sources from Reuters, AFP, or even Bangkok Post from Thailand. As for its report from Monday, the KI media posted news from AFP on its website about the total death toll from the clashes that so far heavy fighting between Thailand and Cambodia on the dispute border have left 12 people dead, with another soldiers killed on each side. Thai and Cambodian soldiers were locked in a tense standoff at the border on Monday, but fighting appeared to have decreased after 3 days of cross-border shelling that began on Friday. On one of its posts from Reuters say that Thailand's foreign ministry issued a statement late on Sunday accusing Cambodia of firing heavy weapons to pave the way for an attempted invasion by ground troops into Thai territory to seize and take control of Tamon. It said Thailand responded proportionally after its troops and nearby villages came under attack. A similar claim made by Cambodia, which accused Thailand of trying to force it into bilateral talks. Cambodia wants third-party mediation from ASEAN to end the hostilities and says Thailand should honor an agreement it made in February to allow unarmed military observers from Indonesia to monitor a ceasefire. Meanwhile, the Phnom Penh Post seems to have more information from the Cambodian side rather than gathering information from the international ground. On its report on Friday, April 22nd, written as Council of Ministers spokesman Phay Siphan said the fighting broke out after Thai troops fired on their Cambodian counterparts around 6 a.m. on Friday near Ta Khwai or Ta Krabe Temple, about 15 kilometers from Tamon Temple in Udon Michai province. Phay Siphan also added that Thailand is trying to take advantage by fighting and encroaching on Cambodia. They have breached the principle of our agreement in Indonesia. Phay refers to talk between the two sides following their clashes in February, in which they agreed to accept Indonesian military observers to preserve the fragile ceasefire at the border. These observers have yet to arrive due to Thailand's hesitance to grant them final approval.
Well, with the Fukushima Daiichi incident that will have an aftermath on Thailand, an anti-nuclear group today will stage a protest in front of the Vietnamese embassy to go against the plan against building a nuclear power plant in Vietnam. A group's coordinator, Sotsai Sang Sok, said around 10 members will submit a protest letter to the Vietnamese embassy on Wireless Road before leaving to join a seminar on Japan nuclear crisis at Chulalongkorn University in the afternoon. The protesters, who call themselves as the Nuclear Watch Project, have been campaigning against the nuclear project in Ubon Ratchathani. The main purpose of the group is to raise awareness about building nuclear power plants in the ASEAN countries, mainly Thailand. They have been organizing seminars and rallying to educate people about the harm of nuclear power plants by pointing out Chernobyl and Fukushima Daiichi incidents as their main examples. After submitting the letter to Vietnamese Prime Minister, the group plans to submit letters to ASEAN and UN later on. Meanwhile, another anti-nuclear group called Team Move will gather at the Royal Plaza in the morning to ask the Prime Minister Apisit Wechashiwa about the progress of their anti-nuclear letter after submitting 2 letters to the government.
Thai Airways has prepared 60 charter flights to support some 9,000 Thai Muslim pilgrims who are planning to join Hajj pilgrimage in Mecca. Thai Airways International Public Company Limited has prepared a total of 60 direct chartered flights from Thailand to support some 9,000 Thai Muslim people to join their annual Hajj pilgrimage in the holy city of Mecca. while also eyes on expanding this special service to Narathiwat and next year if the runway was ready. Thai's Executive for Strategy and Business Development, Dunyapong Sukhanusat, said yesterday that the flights using the 295-seat Airbus A330-300 airplane would depart Thailand starting from September 29th from 4 airports. One flight would depart from the Suvarnabhumi airport, another flight from Krabi, other 2 flights from Phuket, and the rest 26 flights from Songkhla's Hat Yai airport. The return trip from Jeddah City to Thailand's 4 airports would be from November 12th to 28th. Dunyapong added that the company also prepared halal food which met the halal standard to serve the Hajj passengers. Thai has already got the approval from the Department of Civil Aviation for the round-trip ticket price for these special flights at around 45,000 to 48,000 baht, excluding the airport tax. Although the ticket price was higher from usual flights, the airlines say the company had high costs because the flights would fly empty from Saudi Arabia, while the oil price was also high.
Well, Japan's Tohoku Shinkansen line between Tokyo and Shin Aomori resumes service after 45-day suspension. Operators expected to be fully operational in normal schedule by April 29th. Tohoku Shinkansen line service between Tokyo and Shin Aomori have partially resumed service today after suspending its service for nearly over a month and a half in the wake of March 11 earthquake and tsunami. According to Japanese newspaper, trains will run between Tokyo and Sendai, including stops in Fukushima outside the no-go zone. The East Japan Railway Company, the Tohoku Shinkansen line operator, announced last Friday that the Tokyo Shin Aomori line will be fully operational by April 29 once the service resumes between Sendai and Ichinoseki, which is further north. The resumption is seen as a sign to accelerate momentum in efforts to reconstruct the devastated area by providing easier access from Tokyo. It is also hoped that the resumption of the train service will boost up tourism in the region. According to Mainichi newspaper, the Shinkansen will take 2 hours and 7 minutes between Sendai and Tokyo, but because it needs to slow down along the railway that has been repaired, it will take 28 minutes longer than previously. Japan's very first high-speed train went into operation on October 1st, 1964, and for nearly 2 decades was the fastest passenger train in the world. As of now, it remains one of the safest over its 46-year history. The Shinkansen, as it is known in Japanese, has not had a single fatal accident despite frequent travel through the country's many earthquakes and typhoons.